What's up, Tyler?
How's it going, Joe?
Good, man.
Good.
Customer service going well?
Yeah, lots of calls. Pumpkin spice sale went really well.
That's good.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to do the H2O too. That's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah, that's a good turnout for sure.
It's incredible. It's so super slick. Purple color is really cool.
Smells good.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to kick off next round of Water Cooler Wednesday. And I think this week we are going to do a in-depth ceramic paint coating, which I think would be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. You know, we switched from the old version to the new version. And the new version is just a lot easier to use. It lasts a little longer, gives a little bit more shine, and I think, you know, overall as a customer, it's much easier to apply. So a lot more people would be interested in it once they figure out what exactly they need to do.
And I know you guys get a lot of calls on that. You know, what's the best way to do it? How long do we have to let it flash? All kinds of stuff. And I think it's just a good visual aspect to showing the new water behavior, showing the flashing, how long we can leave it on, the bigger, you know, surface area we can work at a time. I think that'd be awesome. What do you think about that?
I think that'd be a good idea.
A ceramic coating, 1, makes dirt not stick to your car. 2, when the dirt does stick to your car because you've been driving through rain or snow or crud, nastiness, when you go to remove that dirt, the ceramic coating will help reduce scratching. The water behavior on a car that's been ceramic coated is absolutely mind-blowing. The way water literally jumps off the finish, it's pretty hard to wrap your head around until you own and drive and live with a car that's been coated. The ceramic coatings of today come in a ton of different flavors. There's all kinds of companies offering these, especially into the professional market. You'll recognize with ours, we really specialize in making a coating that is every bit as durable as the professional use coatings, only ours is a heck of a lot easier to use. Everything that we offer in our ceramic line has been improved to be either more durable, easier to use, and it also produces higher gloss, better results. Now, our reformulated ceramic paint coating kit contains the following items. 1, 8 ounces of our coating prep. That's to make sure you remove any of the oils or polishes or any silicones, anything off the finish, which makes your ceramic paint coating, this guy right here, stick to the finish extremely well. To maintain and fully cure your ceramic coating, you're gonna love the Ceramic Boost. That adds a ton of shine, and it's something that you're going to do about every month to make sure that you maintain the integrity of the protection. Now, a few of our plush towels are also included, as well as an instruction sheet. So, how does this process work? Well, I'm going to walk you through real quick the process of completely coating your vehicle. The part of actually applying the ceramic coating is quite easy. However, on this brand new car, what we had to do first was we had to thoroughly wash it. Then we had to go ahead and use a clay mitt over the entire vehicle to remove all of the fallout and surface contamination. Now, whether you have a brand new car or a classic, the chances of you having any contamination on your finish are high. So if you run your fingers over the finish and you feel any bumps at all, use a clay bar or a clay mitt to make the finish smooth. This car, we definitely had to do that. Next, after thoroughly washing and claying the car, we brought it in and we went ahead and we used a blaster, the Master Blaster, to go ahead and get all of the water out of all the cracks. When you're ceramic coating your car and you get close to a crack or a seam and a whole bunch of water then mixes with your ceramic, that's not going to be a really effective way for the protection to adhere to your finish. So make sure that you blow all the water from the cracks so that you don't apply ceramic coating to an area where there's water pooled up. You start by machine polishing the car. If you want to learn a whole bunch more about paint correction, that is getting your paint perfect before you go ahead and apply a ceramic coating, check out this link right here. That'll take you to our complete paint correction video series. Don't put a ceramic coating on any car that you're considering doing bodywork to. It makes nothing stick to it. They'll have to sand the finish like crazy before they do any sort of paint work. Why do I want to make sure and have a perfect finish before ceramic coating? because getting the perfect finish is really the hardest part of getting to the ceramic coating. Well, whatever is under your ceramic coating is going to be there for a while, a year, maybe 2 years. So how perfect of a finish do you want under your coating? It's a critical piece of the ceramic coating process to have excellent, perfectly polished paint under the coating. Now, once you have the paint right where you want it and you have the finish ready to coat, at that point, we go ahead and start the process. The very first step of the ceramic paint coating process is the coating prep. That's this guy right here. Now, the coating prep is an alcohol-based surfactant, and basically what this does is removes anything left over from the polishing process. So using our coating prep to make sure that your finish is butt naked, ready to be coated, is a critical first step of your process. And I use it with one of our plush polishing towels. Make sure that after you're done using the coating prep, that you go ahead and take a second look at the finish, making sure it's perfect. Now, if you've got great lights in your garage, kind of like we do here in our shop, great. But if not, take the swirl finder light and just take a once over and just make sure that I haven't missed anything. Sometimes using the coating prep will expose scratches that you might not have seen. If you do find a little scratch or a little mark that you did not see before, make sure, take a few minutes, take your polisher and knock it out. Now's the time to do it. It only takes 2 seconds to knock it out at this point. Looks like me and my boys took good care here because I don't see anything wrong. Good job. This is not an unusual thing for a car that's bought off of a dealership. Now, not all dealers are going to have the most gentle washing procedures on the lot. It's usually once you decide you're going to buy a car that they go ahead and will polish and clean the car up for you. But look at that. Look at before, after. And this is before we use the ceramic. Okay, now that we've got this entire panel cleaned, polished, clayed, and we've used the coating prep, at this point, it's time to go ahead and ceramic coat the panel. So, using one of our applicators and the ceramic paint coating, 9H. This is a very child-proof cap. Push down hard to get it off. Remove the cap. Make sure that you take and drop just enough chemical into the applicator and then immediately take the cap and put it back on the ceramic coating. You don't want to see little crystals forming on the top of your ceramic coating. Make sure you keep the cap on at all times. That'll keep it from happening. Now, with our new ceramic paint coating, you're going to notice that I can get a pretty large area done at one time. And as I apply it, I'll notice something. You'll notice that if it's a little bit warm or a little bit dry, you're going to notice that the product will start to rainbow almost immediately. And then as soon as it gets really thin and you can barely see it going down, at that point, you're going to apply a little bit more of our ceramic paint coating. Okay. Almost immediately, you will see sort of a rainbow look to the panel. Again, with our previous coating, you wouldn't want to do such a large area. However, with the new coating, it's absolutely not a problem at all. Once I've gone up and back in one direction with the ceramic paint coating, now I want to cross hatch it. I want to go the opposite direction. And what I'm going to do, that's going to level out the coating a little bit. It's going to help it cure, and it's also going to make sure that if there's any highs and lows that I may have laid down with the initial coating, this crosshatch will make sure that it's dead flat. Now, certainly you can see the rainbow effect happening right now. And what I want to make sure before I go ahead and remove the product, I want to make sure that it's tacky to the touch. I can move the towel around. Wow, it's for sure tacky. So it's totally ready to be removed now. So quarter your towel and press your hand down evenly, firmly across the entire towel. And then I like to grip the towel a little bit with my fingers. So take the towel and grip it like this so that when you're removing it, you've really got control of your towel. And if you come across any coating that's really cured extra hard on there, it's no problem to knock it right off. At this point, this baby feels unbelievable. So now, how do you maintain this fabulous coating? How do I keep this looking like this? How do I make sure the protection is where I need it? How do I make sure that the water beading is as crazy as it's going to be right this second? That's called Ceramic Boost, which is the next part of our ceramic paint coating kit. The Ceramic Boost is basically your upkeep. It's your recharge of your ceramic coating. What this does is maintains the hydrophobic properties that you've just put on your finish, and this also keeps the shine going strong. So typically you're gonna wait until after your car has been completely coated and that it's cured. Sometimes you wanna wait 6 hours. In a really damp climate, let's say you're in South Georgia and it just finished raining, it's gonna take longer to cure than you would be if you were here in Colorado, where it's a really dry climate. If you're in Arizona, if you're in the desert, or Utah, obviously it's even drier, it's gonna cure even faster. So I like to use the Ceramic Boost after every third or so wash. Take the little sprayer, give it a fine mist, and then taking one of our plush towels, go ahead and give it a little bit of a rub in. Flip the towel and whoa. And you will see a significant increase in the shine even over the ceramic coating. So the Ceramic Boost, again, additional protection, additional gloss, and it's the maintenance product to keep your coating looking like this. And now, once again, I want to see a killer before and after. Look at the glow on this. So this is the payoff. This is exactly what I was going for. And this is the before. All right, so we went through the process and the payoff is right here, right now. This looks incredible. Let me just take my little swirl finder light here and just see. Oh my gosh. You can see each and every single little tiny LED light of this little swirl finder, perfectly clear in the finish. And just making sure I got all of the coating residue off. Now I'm gonna pull this tape off and we're gonna do a nice little before and after. Correcting the paint using the polisher to get the paint perfect first is really the majority of what made this look so awesome. The depth, the glowing of the paint now, that's the ceramic. Now, sure, it looks amazing. I mean, this is glowing, the paint looks amazing. However, what's really amazing is when you see water jump off this finish. When you go to hit it with a pressure washer after driving in the snow and the crud and all of a sudden the dirt just goes flying off of it. Our 9H coating is so easy, yet what an incredible protection against acid rain, against bird crap, against hard water stains. There's all these different things that can be really difficult and they can etch into your finish on a naked finish. But when you've got a ceramic coating on your car, it keeps your finish protected, not for days or weeks or months. It's going to be measured in the years category. Now, are you going to want to come back and polish on your ceramic coating a little bit? It depends. It depends on how aggressive your washing tactics are. It might be a finishing polish touch to go ahead before you go ahead and apply Ceramic Boost. 3 or 4 weeks down the line, if something's happened to your car and perhaps it got a little bit scratched up. So the elements, no match to the ceramic coating. The ease of use, extreme. Very easy to use, and the results, they speak for themselves.